Hello, this is Technician from High-Tech in Laser Welding Machine. I will give a comprehensive introduction of 3000W laser welder to the overall equipment, installation, maintenance, operation, etc. Electricity. We use a 5-wire 3-phase 380V voltage, which consists of 3 live wires, 1 neutral wire, and 1 ground wire. Connect electricity. Firstly, find position of live wire, 0 wire, and ground wire on breaker. Connecting correspondingly with those wires we have. After that, check again if wire number position is installed accurately. Gas. The gas pressure gauge is used as a flow meter. Gas pressure in the gas tube should be greater than 5 bar or more. When system is working, gas flow should be greater than 15 liters the air inlet with a gas tube of outer 6 inner 4. When connecting the gas tube, squeeze it inward, check whether it is firmly connected after hearing a noise, confirm again it cannot be pulled out. Overall structure. This system is composed of max 3000W laser source, Sonda water chiller, and SUP-23S control system. The control system includes welding head, control board, screen, and wire feeder. All electric components are UL listed components. The system is with CSA certification available. Here comes the spare parts. This is Ethernet cable that laser source uses to connect to the computer 232 software. This is the nozzle, wire feed bracket, and tools for wire feeder. This is the 0.8 to 1.0 wire feed roller. This is the nozzle for welding head. Different material welded needs to use specific nozzle. This is the protective lens for welding head. This is the wire feed hose for wire feeder. This is the protective eyewear. Water tank filling and maintenance. Before using, we must fill the water tank with distilled water. Here is the water injection port. At the first time it is needed to add water to yellow area. When system is working, water level line should be in upper position of green area. Please noted that in the case of using at winter, if local temperature is below 0 degrees Celsius, it must add antifreeze of ratio 710 ths of water, 310 ths of antifreeze. The water must be distilled or purified. In of case frequent using, it is necessary to replace water between 1 to 2 months. If the system doesn't work for long time, please drain the water in time. System turn on. Firstly, turn on the power switch. Then turn on the general supply. Check whether the chiller is switched on, click Start button. When blue light flashes it means that the chiller starts to work. Turn on the emergency stop. scan head, controller, fiber laser in turn, then screen lights up. Turn on the laser source. Firstly, unlock with the key, then wait for around 30s, after hearing a beeping, then press the start button. When it lights up as red, it indicates that laser on is completed. System operation guidance. Enter the settings, password is 123456, click OK. After that, here comes selection of languages. The system includes 19 languages, different options are available according to customers' requirements. After selecting, click Save, return to the main interface. The first setting option is scan speed, it is used for swing speed of the reflector. The second one is scan width, it is used for welding width adjustment based on different welding requirements, maximum width up to 5 mm. The third one is peak power, maximum at 3000 W. The fourth one is duty cycle, generally don't change it. The fifth one is frequency, 200 Hz. Generally don't change it. Adjustment, click Save, import, return to the interface. Then adjustment is completed. The sixth one is laser enable. If it is off, the gun will not be out of light, so before welding the laser enable should be turned on. The seventh one is indication offered light. Generally it is a line to show, if closed is a point, now I need to open. Eighth is welding mode. Commonly using is the continuous mode. If need to fish scale welding case, it is needed to adjust to spot welding. The ninth is secure lock. When the clip and the gun link together, secure lock indicator light will light up at green. In this way the system will light out. It is a safety protection function. Before leave the factory, we set up 9 different process packs, each one represents different parameters set up. When you are welding different materials, different power can be adjusted. Example, right now we set up at Technology 1. If you want to use Technology 2, click it, then click on Import, click on Save, then right now we are working at Technology 2. Based on this function, customers can save some frequently used welding parameters. The following is setup interface. The password is 123456. Setting options on this interface are internal parameters, usually no need to make a change. We already has adjusted over before packaging. However, the only setting may be changed is in case of using fish scale welding. We need to adjust the spot welding duration and spot welding interval. When using fish scale welding, spot welding duration need to change at 150. Spot welding interval at 30. Which is the mode of fish scale welding? We use continuous mode when normally using. In this case we set up spot welding duration and spot welding interval at 500. Other parameters no change. This is laser alarm level. Our system works at low frequency. This is chiller alarm level. This is pressure alarm level. Those parameters no need to change. If anything changed, system will alarm and stop light out. Here is the monitoring interface. Find focal point of the laser gun head. Firstly, find a piece of thin plate within 1 mm, then clamp the clip to the gun head, align nozzle to the plate, press the button. When the spark is maximum and evenly distributed in all directions, it means that focal point is on right position. If laser cannot penetrate the plate when the gun head is attached to plate, it means focal point is on wrong position. Wire feeder and replacement of wire. Installation and use of the wire feeder. Firstly, find signal wire of wire feeder. The signal wire of wire feeder is composed of 2 aviation plugs. The power cord of wire feeder consists of 3 aviation plugs. It is 220V unidirectional. Insert them into the corresponding sockets in order. Plug in the power supply. After plugging in, turn on the switch and wait for screen to light up. Click Setting. The interface has different languages available. There are 2 modes, continuous and pulse. Pulse is applied to electric welding and fish scale welding way. We usually use continuous in normal welding work, so just set it to continuous. Here comes the feeding speed. It is calculated according to cm min. In normal welding work we usually use 60 cm min. Manual wire feeding. Manual drawing. Run is the start button. Stop is the pause button. Generally we do in the automatic wire feeding way, so just click Run. In setting interface, here comes some parameters that do not need to be changed. Feeding speed. Startup delays. Withdrawal length. Supplement length. Supplement delays. The following parameters can be adjusted according to the specific requirements. Return works for adjust wire feeding speed. Language. Manual feed speed. The fastest can be up to 600 cm min. Manual withdrawal speed. In order to avoid fragmentation of wire in the process of manual withdrawal speed, no fast. The welding wire specification are generally 0.8, 1.0, 1.2, 1.6. Here comes one roll of 1.0 wire. Firstly, open the cover, remove the wire feeder post, put wire into the post and cut off the elbow. Thread the wire into the wire feed opening, then secure the roller and tighten the post. After that, click on Manual Wire Feeding until wire comes out. Next, install the wire feeding nozzle. Then adjust length of nozzle to align with the length of the nozzle, and then tighten it with a wrench. If want to replace wire, cut it off here. Note that while cutting, we should hold it here to prevent it from coming apart, and cut the external part where is holding. Another way is to open the fixing bolt and rotate it back by hand tugging on the wire feed position until it is rotated until wire is not there. After removing the nozzle, stick it with paper tape and check whether the red light is in the center. Replace and clean protective lens. The top two are fixing screws of protective lens. The bottom two are for focus lens. Reflector is located here. Collimator here. Laser welder consumable accessories are the protective lens and focus lens. Here is a temperature-sensitive alarm device on the laser head. When the system works regularly, it will no light up. Once protective lens or focus lens is damaged, in this position the red light will flash. It means we need to stop light out and check the protective lens and focus lens. Now we have the guidance of how to replace protective lens, which is normally we need to do in weekly maintenance. Here is the window of protective lens. Unscrew those two, swing the hand left and right to take it out, check whether it is damaged. If yes, then replace it in time. It should be noted that we need to wear dust-free gloves when do the replacement. Also, it must be done in a sealed and clean environment. Nozzle selection. Here are wire feed nozzles. Nozzle is consumable in daily using. Its main function is adapting for different kind of wire. Like if we feed at 1.0 wire, we need to take the correct nozzle. If feed at 1.2 wire, it needed to use a higher specific nozzle. Here are 8 types of different nozzle available. The regular model is FS12. It is suitable for internal fillet welding, external fillet welding, flat fillet welding. Applicable wire is 0.8, 1.0, 1.2. This one is for wire feeding external fillet welding. Applicable wire is 0.8, 1.0, 1.2. Different types of nozzles are described in detail on the parameters and functions of nozzle box. Please check it out according to your requirements. Welding demonstration. different power welding out of the effect is different. Here are welding results of 200W, 800W, 500W, 1500W, 2000W. In laser welding process, there are general three types of result. The first one is weld in white. It means after welding, the workpiece is whitey. This is the ideal result we wanted in general welding work. The remaining two called weld in black and weld in colorized, same as the literal meaning, it will be blackened or colorized. Here comes a issue that all the new guys will probably have: how to reach a good welding result. A good weld result is influenced by two main factors. 1. Operator's proficiency. We can improve by the next few points. 1. The hand that holds laser head should be stable, always swinging along the welding trajectory, no swaying from side to side. 2. Feel the speed of wire feed, continue to weld according to speed of the wire feed. The speed of hand moving and wire feed should be the same, rather than arbitrarily fast or slow. If hand is not steady enough, not in a straight line, and not swinging according to wire feed speed, it will lead to a change in the welding trajectory, resulting in poor welding results. 2. Parameters setup. We should set up the related parameters according to Hg welding setup parameter table. In order to get white-black colorized result, we have to try with different parameters with different material. Change peak power and skin width to get a perfect result you want. If result blackened, have to increase power; if colorized, then lower power. When the welding is finished, seal the nozzle with tape in time to prevent dust from entering. If no doing like that, the dust will go inside of the laser head, then damage the protective lens, focus lens, and other lens step by step. Finally damage the QBH head. So it is important to seal after using every time. Common issue of installation and after sales. There are three normal issues of protective lens burnt and the related reasons. The first one is damaged protective lens due to red light offset. The second is damaged protective lens due to no seal the nozzle in time after using, dust into and lens burnt. The third one is damaged protective lens due to without pass into the gas. If protective lens or other lens damaged, in this position the red light will flash. When system no light out, laser head no damage, we have to check whether temperature of water chiller is normal, check whether laser source alarm light turns red. If yes, it means laser alarm. Please get in touch with Hg technician and we will help to solve it.